Good evening. This is CTV News for May 3rd. I'm Monica McNutt.
Hi, Monica. I'm Denise Douglas. Thank you for joining us this evening. Now, topping our news, the debate over Dr. Kevin Maxwell's decision to step down continues. Governor Larry Hogan has been a strong critic and called for him to be fired earlier this year in light of the many scandals facing the school district. Here's what he had to say today.
Well, I think it's about time. With all the scandals that have been going on, I'm just glad it finally got to that point. Shouldn't have taken this long.
Meanwhile, 10 of the 13 members of the school board support Maxwell's record. In a letter, they admit some missteps, but argue that there had been significant academic progress during his tenure. We also spoke with County Executive Rushern Baker, who hired Maxwell in 2013, about the impact that the departure will have on the school district.
On the negotiations for what the transition looks like will start after the school year, which is the way it should be. You don't want a disruption right now. After that, the good thing about the decision Dr. Maxwell made is we won't have an abrupt departure, which we've seen for the last 35 years in Prince George's County, where people just leave in the middle of it. It means that we actually have time to go through an interim appointment, but also look at long-term. And just think about that. You will have the next county executive, because we'll know in 54 days who the next county executive will be. That person will have an opportunity to shape the future of the education system, much like I did.
The next county executive will choose the next superintendent of schools.
We are learning more about that massive fire in Greenbelt yesterday. The blaze appeared to have started on a 4-story condo building that was still under construction, and then it spread to an adjacent building in the 10,000 block of Dorsey Lane. There were no injuries, and damages are estimated at $8 million. Officials say families from 26 homes have been displaced. The County Police Union gathered to remember fallen heroes today. 30 officers who served this community and lost their lives in the line of duty were honored during the ceremony. The memorial event honors officers dating back to the police department's establishment in 1927. On hand were family, friends, and local political figures.
And by the grace of God in Prince George's County, this family of public safety is supported by a community who understands that without their support, we are ineffective. We gather today to perform one of the two most important functions as a family: to honor and remember our heroes. Our other most important function, in conjunction with that, is to comfort, support, and uplift our survivors.
The memorial service is held annually.
Well, you may be enjoying all that beautiful weather outside, but it may not be the best thing to be outdoors. It's the second consecutive day that a code orange was issued by the Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments. Ozone levels have been above the Environmental Protection Agency's air quality standards, deeming the weather unhealthy. During a code orange, children and adults with respiratory and health ailments could experience difficulties. The COG suggests reducing your outdoor time. They are also forecasting a code yellow for Friday, as the air quality poses a moderate health risk. For more information on air quality in your area, you should log on to mwcog.org. Well, don't touch